Let me tell you why moving out of 14 could be the most powerful thing you can do. This completely redefined my whole life. It shaped me into the person who I am today. I'm not that guy yet, but the presence you get, the knowledge you get is completely different. It's like I left home at 14 and it shapes you into who you really want to be if you have that mentality. First of all, you need to have that mentality. The mentality will shape by itself, but this is something that has shaped me into who I am today. You literally build your own mindset. And moving out means you're forging your own mindset. Nobody tells you what to think. You're no longer living by someone else's rules. Not even the government, not even your parents. Even though that you love them, even that you love your family, it gives you your own rules. You're making your own rules. For example, every decision you make is your decision. You decide what to eat, you decide what to hustle, how to grow. This kind of freedom is the first step to real growth. When you're by your own at a young age, you face reality head on. It's gonna be tough, for sure. It's gonna be tough, bro. But those punches that life give you, I realized those punches that life gave me, I realized that's something I'm gonna get anyways at some point in my life. At some point in my life, I'm gonna get the same punches. Life is gonna hit you the same either way. You're 14, you're 30, but that's the thing, bro. If you leave your home once you're younger, you're head on. You already walked into the storm, and it's just no sugarcoating. You have it, everything raw. Everything's on the table of what it is. It's not like, oh, maybe this, maybe that. No, you already have what it is. You learn how to solve your own problems, and this is gonna get you ready for life, bro. If you wanna really get it, you're going there. You already know how it is. You already got the formula. Because at the end of the day, for everything, it keeps being the same formula. It keeps being the same formula. For example, everything's like gravity. Life is just about having to go against something. The trees go against gravity. If you look at the universe, everything's in constant battle for something. A star is trying to build from atoms, from nothing. If you know how to look at it, you're gonna see that everything's connected. At the end of the day, it keeps being the same formula. What helped me to have this mentality is because nobody told me to think that. Nobody told me, like, I look at the universe, I look at life. If you realize everything's a constant battle for everything, for the girl you want, for the money you want, for the job you want, for the hustle you want, you have to push it. There's always gonna be a wall for sure. So that's why this mentality, you build it yourself. If you're a curious person, you have the ability to look at things differently. Nobody tells you how to think. That's why, for example, like Kanye West, I'm pretty sure he thinks like that. Nobody told him what to think. Like, he's so fucking rich, he can think whatever he wants. These experiences become your greatest teachers, for sure. And also, it gives you confidence. You know, you can look like, I don't know, maybe you're not the most handsome man, the most beautiful girl, but once you go through certain shit, it's like, bro, you already have your reality. Nobody tell you have to think like this, you have to follow this script, fall into validation. No, you don't fall into none of that, because you're making your own path. You rely on yourself, and nobody can detect your path. For example, you become resilient. You become resilient as fuck, because you were young and you had to go through it. But once you grow, once you overcome that, bro, you become untouchable. Nobody can move you out of your frame. Who's gonna move you, bro? You already went through shit. You already went through so many shit. Who's gonna tell you? Don pendejo? Like, bro, who? Mis pendeja? No, nobody can tell you anything, because you already built yourself. You already know who you are. You already went through some shit that nobody can tell you anything. You decide who you wanna become without external validation, without external influence. For example, you can choose how to present yourself, how to talk, and how you walk through life. It's a journey where you can become the most authentic version of yourself. Moving out young isn't just about living physical home or freedom, or I'm gonna go do dumb shit. I'm gonna try to live the American dream, clubs, drinking, smoking weed. No, because that's not the answer either. It's about how you walk through life. It's about building your life on your own terms and becoming the person you're meant to be. So that's why I say, if you're young and you have the chance to take that leap, create your own script, watch how it transforms into a powerful house. If you're about to move by yourself and you're young and you're thinking about it and you have the chance to do it, do it. But it doesn't mean I'm completely right, because living with your parents, it has benefits too. I'm not gonna lie to you. If you know how to manage that, if you know how to move, because there's benefits too, right? Not just about, oh, I'm gonna move out and yeah. If you can't stay with your parents, there's benefits too, but we can talk about that in another video. Just for reflection, a quick video. Yeah, subscribe, put a like, thumbs up, activate the little bell thing so you can get the notifications when I upload a video. And that's it. Till the next one.